Hello and welcome to Chabot News for March 8, 2017. I'm Lorena. In today's news, we'll have the latest on Facebook suicide prevention, Sunny will bring us the story on entertainment, and Flo will tell us about the Golden State Warriors. All that and more on Chabot News. The police are stumped to identify a man caught on home security cameras in not one, but two different cities in Solano County. He is stealing sneakers right off the people's porches. He appears to be only targeting Nikes at this time. He was caught on camera picking up a pair of New Balances only to put them back down again. The shoe bandit strikes in the early morning hours, usually around 3 a.m. He's not using vans to get around, but was seen driving a black car that was either a Lexus or a Toyota. Keep your shoes inside, otherwise the shoe bandit might strike again. And now here's Dave with the review of the Chabot Library.
Thank you. I'm Dave O'Shea, and I'm here with Gwendolyn Hostetter and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, and we're talking about the Chabot Literary Review. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. Thanks for coming out.
Thank you. It's exciting to be here in front of Dwayne.
I know. Celebrity sightings on Chabot College. Remember, it doesn't happen very often. So, the Chabot Literary Review is having a call for submissions for short stories and so on.
Yes, we take submissions for short stories, poetry, fiction, nonfiction, and even comics.
That sounds fancy. And when is the submission deadline?
The official deadline is on March 21st, but we will extend it for some.
That sounds like a good deal. So, it's not too late, kids. Get your stories, comic strips, poetry in, and the address to email the submissions?
The Chabot Review at yahoo.com.
Fantastic. Do it. I might submit something too.
Do it.
But don't show anyone.
I won't.
It's just for you.
Thank you.
Back to you. Love you.
Thanks, Dave. BART board is on the grounds of raising fare and cutting services due to the 15 to 25 million budgetary shortage. The stated reason is the BART ridership is down 4% on the weekdays and 9% on the weekends. Officials are trying to figure out other reasons that affects their bottom line, such as non-Transbay rides, peak hours that are down, and Lyft and Uber might be causing a decrease on bar users. More construction works on weekends and delays. BART officials are coming up with some ideas on how to resolve the issue. Some solutions are cutting down service hours starting 5 a.m. instead of 4 a.m. service. That will surely be difficult for early morning commuters, cutting down overtime, selling more ads, charging for parking, and catching people who don't pay fares. Now here's Rolando Recorder providing information about the Mesquite Balloon Festival held in Mesquite, Nevada.
Here at Mesquite, Nevada, Mesquite gaming owners of the Casablanca Resort and Virgin River Hotel host a festival annually called the Mesquite Balloon Festival. Many hot air balloons will take the skies in the early mornings over the southern Nevada desert in a stunning display. Many pilots and crews from all over the western states and even Canada shows their passion for flying and share it with the community in this free, family-friendly festival. So if you ever find yourself in Mesquite, Nevada, check out this amazing festival. You will not be disappointed.
The citizens of the Bay Area experienced a roller coaster of weather conditions on Sunday, as the beautiful blue skies were replaced by rain clouds, which then turned into hailstorms, all within a matter of minutes. Higher elevations across the Bay Area even received a dusting of snow, including Mount Diablo, Mount Hamilton, and parts of the Santa Cruz Mountains. The National Weather Service says Sunday's weather is a product of a standard cold front, and there should be drier conditions later this week. A Facebook feature that uses artificial intelligence will now be used as suicide prevention. Facebook Lives feature live algorithm that can detect suicide behaviors due to the multiple cases of live-streamed suicide. A suicide prevention resources will pop up the screen if a broadcaster is detected at risk. The AI also scans posts and comments that includes suicidal and self-harm contents that will alert Facebook team, and they will invent a way to reach out a friend or family member that will give them the opportunity to intervene and help in a way that will not invade the user's privacy. Now, with the latest around the entertainment world, here's Sunny.
Thanks, Lorena. Chance the Rapper donates $1 million to Chicago Public Schools. Chance joined a brief meeting with Governor Rauner and was dissatisfied with how things were left and said he is frustrated with the governor's inaction. However, it will not stop him from continuing to do all that he can to support Chicago's most valuable resource. He donated the $1 million check to Chicago Public Schools through his nonprofit organization, Social Works, which he launched in September 2016. This was his way of sticking to his word after the governor vetoed a $215 million plan for education and funding last May. Chance is hoping this motivates others to use their platform and pockets to make a difference. This past weekend, the iHeartRadio Music Awards were in Southern California, hosted by Ryan Seacrest, and fans were excited to see who would really win the unbiased awards. Bruno Mars rocked the house with a medley of his throwback Treasure, mixed with his latest hit, That's What I Like. Shawn Mendes, Big Sean, and Thomas Rhett also came through with show-stopping performances, making it a show everyone was excited about. Some of the huge winners of the night were Adele, the Chainsmokers, 21 Pilots, and Drake, just to name a few. Congrats to the winners and performers that night. It was one to remember. Well, that's it for entertainment this week. Back to you, Lorena.
Thanks, Sunny. As the Trump administration recently made a statement to repeal the rights of transgender youth to access to public bathrooms, the transgender and non-LGBTQ community stood up and called to protect the trans kids as a support and protest against the discrimination. According to the Obama administration, schools not adopting the treatment of equality for all students violates federal law against sex discrimination in education, Title IX of the Education Amendments of 1972. Trump's new landmark is to have the federal government, not the state, decide the policy for transgender youth's access to public restroom, which is an ongoing policy that is attacking the basic human rights of transgender youths that will carry on to adulthood. Now, with the news on sports, here's Flo.
Thanks, Lorena. When you can't score on the power play, a short-handed goal is a welcome development. With the Sharks down a man, Mikel Bodke's breakaway conversion in the third period put them up to stay in a 3-2 win over the Winnipeg Jets at MTS Centre on Monday night. Joe Thornton recorded his 1,000th career assist on a late empty goal by Joe Pavelski, just the 13th player in NHL history to reach that mark. With the game tied at 1-1, in the third period, Logan Couture broke up a Jets pass high in the zone, and Bodke scooped up the loose puck and charged the other way. He flipped it high over the Jets goalie Connor Hellebuyck for his 9th goal of the season. The Sharks outshot the Jets 16-7 in the second period, but the game remained deadlocked headed into the third. The Golden State Warriors and Atlanta Hawks met Monday in NBA action at Phillips Arena. The Golden State Warriors claimed another victory with a final score of 119-111. The longest road trip of the season came to an end this past Monday as the Warriors visited Atlanta on the back end of a back-to-back. The Dubs have split their first 4 games of the trip, and on Monday they hit their 10th win in their last 11 games against the Hawks. Andre Iguodala scored a season-high 24 points on a subpar shooting night for the Splash Brothers, carrying Golden State to a win over the Atlanta Hawks, whose chances were ruined by a dispute on the court that led to the benching of Dennis Schroeder. Forward Draymond Green had 4 steals, giving him a career high of 128 for the season. Golden State went 20 of 44 from three-point range. Curry was 6 of 15 beyond the arc, while Iguodala went 4 of 6. Well, that's it for sports this week. Back to you, Lorena.
Alameda County Thanks, Flo. Alameda County Public Works Agency crews have begun to remove debris from Palomares roads that fell onto the roadway February 20th and is expected to have the roadway open one-way traffic by Friday. Once the large rocks and other debris are removed, safety fencing and one-lane traffic controls will be installed. Engineers are assessing the damage and are making long-term plans for repairs. Until those repairs are made, Palomares Road will remain closed. Well, that's it for Chabot's News this week. Thanks to all the students and staff in Mass Communications Department here at Chabot College for making this production possible. You can watch us anytime at youtube.com/ChabotTV. Stay tuned to KCTH Channel 27 for more Chabot TV.